This is a little spur of the moment. Quality's a little bad because getting ready to go to work. But this is for the guys who work security like I used to. One of the best security gigs that's out there just popped back up from January 7th to January 11th. Yeah, just a few days. If you go to governmentjobs.com, the LA County Sheriff's Department is rehiring their LA County Sheriff security officers. You got to go through the whole background check, criminal, credit, all that good stuff. It takes a minute for the background check, but it's a damn good job. You're working for LA County. It starts, I think, at like 40 grand a year and goes up to damn near 50 grand, or goes up to like 50 something grand a year. You're going to be doing the same shit you're doing already if you have your guard card. You do have to have your armed. You got to have a driver's license. You got to have your guard card, baton, and pepper spray. They do send you to some sort of weird academy or some shit like that. I don't know exactly what the academy is. But for the kind of money they're paying, it's one of the best security jobs you're gonna get. You pretty much work for LA County. You're gonna be spending a lot of time working at the courthouses, working at the government facilities and all that good stuff. But it's a uniform position. It's got the full benefits. I don't think they still have pensions. I think they do just 401ks or some shit like that. But if you're a security guard, it's one of the best positions they have. Now, when you go to governmentjobs.com, you type in sheriff and just hit and under the city just put Los Angeles. You're gonna have two positions. There's a security assistant, which is an unarmed position, and then there's security officer. Make sure you apply for the security officer. If you do want to apply for the security assistant, it's the same process, but you're unarmed, and I think it only pays like between 29 and 39,000. But if you go for the full security officer, which is the armed position, it starts at 39,000, I think, and change, and goes up to 52,000 or something like that, I think. It's a good position. If you've been working as a security guard for a bit, I think they require a minimum of 1 year. You can't have too many traffic violations. Obviously, same thing with being any other security guard. You can't have any felonies. You can't have any violent misdemeanors or any weapon charges. The only thing I've heard from when I talked to the sheriff's department a long time ago and thought about applying for that position is you just got to give them time with the background check. The background check takes a long time. It can take months. So just be aware of that. And when you go, after you apply, you have to take the written test. And the written test is easy. I've taken the written test when I applied for the sheriff's deputy. It's the same test. Basically, it is just an English test. It's a multiple choice, and then it's a multiple choice spelling test, and then a multiple choice basic writing test where you got to choose the proper punctuations. So it's not that hard of a test. You take the test, they tell you whether you pass immediately. I think they give you like 2 or 3 times to take the test. If you fail the test, I think they give you like, I want to say they give you like a couple days to retake it or something like that. Then you have to do the background investigation. They have you come in, they ask you questions about they make you do a background questionnaire, and then you go in front of a background investigator, and they ask you questions about the stuff that you put on the background questionnaire. And then after that, you do the mental exam. They have a mental exam where they ask you a bunch of questions and stuff like that. They want to make sure you're not crazy, a sociopath, whatever, and you're not gonna go out there and hurt people or hurt yourself. So again, governmentjobs.com, or you can go to hr.lacounty.com, and you want to type in sheriff. And remember, there's two positions. There's a sheriff assistant, which is an unarmed position that pays only around 29 to 40 grand. And then there's the actual security officer, sheriff security officer. It starts, the filing just opened up at 8 a.m. Today, the 7th, January 7th, 2019, and closes January 11th, 2019. So you only got a few days, but there's plenty of positions. They're trying for the security assistant. They're trying to fill, I think, like 580 positions, but for the actual security officer, they're trying to fill 1,800 positions. You know, they're taking 1,800 applications to fill. So yeah, get on that. If you're a security guard, you got your guard card, you got your firearms. It's probably one of the best security jobs you're gonna get in California. You know, they're one of the highest paying. You know, outside of maybe working for those few little security companies that work in like Beverly Hills or Brentwood or Bel Air. So yeah, get on that. You know, if this is what you want to do, you've been working patrol, you've been working an arm shift, and you're looking for good pay. It's a full time position. Um, they say on the site, be aware that they might put you wherever they need you, rotating. But for that kind of money, you can commute. You can commute. Last time I heard you have to live within, I think, like 2 hours or something like that of the location they want you to be at. So make sure you got your transportation down. You can get to and from. You make sure your license is good. All right, so Taco Phil, just giving you guys an update. What's going on? I just off the cuff, I had a notification as to when it come up because they hire, I think, like once a year. So or shit. Actually, last time I heard they hired was like a couple of years ago. They had a hiring freeze for this position, and just to see that it popped up is pretty interesting. I might go and reapply myself, but it's a good position to have. So you guys, let me know what the thoughts in the bottom. If you need the link, I'll try and add it in the description if I can. It's kind of weird the way the system linked works, but again, it's governmentjobs, all one word.com. Sign up. You can use your Facebook to sign up and just type in sheriff and then go and type, and under the location type in Los Angeles County. Scroll down, you'll see security assistant, sheriff security assistant, and sheriff security officer. Apply for both, apply for one, it's up to you. All right, Taco Phil, talk to you guys later.